Hey guys, how are you guys doing today? Hopefully amazing. I want to talk about the whole LABUBU launch of the Big Into Energy. Like, there's so much to talk about. I still have my precious Have a Seat LABUBU. Isn't he so cute? I really want the new one. I really want the new LABUBU. Don't you dare comment on how you guys got the LABUBUs. I'm gonna be so mad, okay? Let's not. I want to hear you guys in the comments struggling to get these new LABUBUs because they're so hard to get, and I feel like there's so much to talk about. So much. I want to talk about the website, Pop Now, store pickup, the vending machine, the resellers, and what we should do about this whole LABUBU launch. This new LABUBU launch is insane. I'm pretty sure you guys seen all those videos, all the articles of how this event, this launch was like a global reset for the US. The trend concept in society is crazy because once something is trendy like LABUBUs, people would go out of their way to get a LABUBU. But these blind boxes are insane because people are crazy for them. Especially the LABUBUs, like people are so crazy for these things. And this is just an old series too, and it's still hard to get. Like imagine trying to get a new LABUBU Big Into Energy set right now. So let's talk about it. So April 25th was the whole big launch of the new LABUBUs, the Big Into Energy, the rainbow ones. And of course the launch was crazy. I had a video before this that my boyfriend and I lined up at like 6 a.m. and the whole event was canceled because the adults and everyone could not follow the rules, simple rules, and it made the whole event shut down because people couldn't follow line rules and because of the poor proper management, and they weren't ready for the amount of capacity that people would go out of their way to line up for LABUBU. While I was waiting in line, let's talk about the Pop Mart official website and the Pop Mart app. If you guys remember, there was an official launch time once the LABUBUs would be live, and it was like 7 p.m. PST. This was the day before the official launch. So Thursday, April 24th, everyone was getting their computers, their phones ready. There are so many tips being spread around once the official launch time was live, is that when you put the LABUBUs in your carts and refresh the page, you can just instantly lock it and just check out. A lot of us weren't lucky, and once 7 p.m. PST hits, people refreshed the page and it crashed. It didn't matter if you're using the app, the browser, a laptop, a tablet, it just crashed. I'm pretty positive a majority of us were disappointed when it crashed. It was hellfire. And even if your app didn't crash and you were able to go through the checkout, there was always an error message, out of stock message, something was going wrong. There was always something. The whole process was actually insane and so buggy. I hear so many mixed things from people that you should use the app, it's more efficient, you should use a laptop, more efficient, iPad is faster Wi-Fi. I'm like, no matter which method I try, I just can never pass the obstacle of making it past checkout. I was able to make it past checkout once, and I had my card saved, my address saved, and then when I clicked checkout, it still said error. So I was just like so disappointed and so frustrated, like a lot of you guys were. The website and the app are a lot, but let's talk about the other new feature that they have, which is the Pop Now feature. Especially for these new LABUBU drops, there was also a Pop Now feature that happened like I think a few hours after the official launch and days after it as well. Pop Now basically is like a live like buying option for Pop Mart boxes. Like you see in the video, you're able to select a box and shake and see what it isn't. It's like a really cool feature, I would say, when it works. Everything's out of stock, everything's reserved, everything is unable to get clicked because there's so many people out there trying to do the same thing as you. So why is it so difficult? Why is it all reserved? Of course there's so many people on the website as well, but there's also so many bots out there trying to reserve all of them. And I'm pretty sure these bots are trying to get as much as they can so they could resell it, so they could take advantage of it and make a profit from us, because we're desperate. It's just so frustrating that there's so many bots taking over the Pop Now feature, and I feel like Pop Mart, I think it's doing something to fix it. I don't see it yet, but I hope they're fixing the bot situation because it is pretty insane. Because there's so many people that actually want LABUBUs for themselves, for gifts and families, for kids. But even without the bots, there are so many tips and tricks that people use in order to try to get a box. One trick that I use, I don't know if it even works, I just did it because everyone else was doing it, is that you just click right 5 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then back 1, and then keep going 5, and then back 1. And keep going 5, back 1 until you find a box. I honestly don't know if this trick is working, but I'm just doing it because sometimes I get some unopened boxes that are able to be purchased, but I think it might be a placebo effect, but I'm still doing it just to do it. And when doing this trick and I do see an available box, the minute I click it, it's already reserved. Like, it's insane. People are actually so quick, so crazy. People tell me to click the actual box. Another person told me to click the button. Some people told me to select all. I'm like, I use all these methods and still can't grab one. My boyfriend was able to get one of the Big Into Energy LABUBUs for using this method, 5 front, 1 back, 5 front, 1 back, and he was able to get one, but that was pretty much all he could have gotten. And can we talk about people who like show off that they got like 50 plus from Pop Now? Like, leave that in the drafts. Like, come on, we don't want to see that. It might be jealousy and FOMO, but I just want one. Please guys, ship me one. Okay, next up, let's bring it back around and talk about the store pickup option. Like, what the heck is the store pickup? Let's talk about it. If you guys didn't know, the official Pop Mart stores, they usually never have LABUBUs for sale in stores. The plushies, yeah, good luck. They're never in stores. And if they are in stores, people already ordered ahead online. And the order ahead online is super limited because once that ish goes live, it's out of stock instantly. Like 2 seconds in, it's out of stock. Stores are very weird because they'll have all the LABUBUs displayed, like all the series, all the big LABUBUs, but they're never for sale. Never. I was able to get this Have a Seat LABUBU in the beginning of January. I don't think the hype was that big, but it was still very big LABUBUs. But I just went to a Pop Mart store randomly a day and they were randomly restocking. And I feel like Pop Mart does this thing where they always randomly restock their LABUBUs. So that's why like you see a long crowd sometimes at a Pop Mart store because it'll be a random Tuesday, 2:31 p.m., 100 LABUBU boxes for sale. First come, first serve. And then they make no announcement, all luck based. If you happen to be there, you get it. It's kind of like a rush, kind of a thrill. I was so happy when I was present for a random LABUBU restock because it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun being exclusive, you know? I think I just want to be a part of something, and being a part of a LABUBU restock that no one knows about just feels nice. So if you see me in public around a Pop Mart store, mind your business, okay? I'm just waiting for a sign that there will be a restock randomly. Side tangent, we need to bring back like line etiquette. There's too much cutting. When the Pop Mart worker says single file line, we say single file line, guys. No blobs, no zigzag, no walking off. Like, come on, guys. I feel like a lot of people, especially adults, don't know line etiquette and it's very frustrating. But I am happy that Pop Mart does like a limited one per person, one per family. But yeah, store pickups are all random. I remember when Skull Panda plushies were so popular and so in demand. I think they're still very popular, but they would never have it in store. But now they have so many Skull Panda plushies. And these are my favorite. Like, I love Skull Panda. I want them to have more. But I feel like if we're patient, I feel like in a couple years, they'll have LABUBUs in stores. But ain't no way we're waiting a couple years. We want them now. Like, I know you guys. Now that we talk about physical stores, let's talk about the robo machines. They're basically the vending machines attached to Pop Mart or sometimes randomly at a mall. There are some Pop Mart stores that has a physical store and then an actual vending machine right next to it. Let's talk about that real quick. So for example, the Century City Mall in LA, they have a physical Pop Mart store and then a robo machine shop like right next to it. This machine is interesting because usually all of their stocks are the same products they have in the store. But now they randomly have the Have a Seats, the Macaron, and the Big Into Energy, and even the One Piece LABUBUs in the machines. They'll do like a random restock every day, but they won't tell you what hour they're restocking. It's insane. They gatekeep it, which I understand, like the hype, it's just the protocols, like I understand. It's not the employees' fault. Let's be nicer to the employees at Pop Mart, okay guys? They're having it worse, dealing with all of these adults. Let's just appreciate and be respectful for the Pop Mart employees, okay? But with that being said, they'll restock the machine with probably like 6 to like 10 of the Pop Mart boxes because they can't hold a lot, you know? The machines can't hold a lot of the product, but the one attached to store, there's usually an employee next to the machine to monitor people from buying like one LABUBU per person, because I know there are a lot of incidents that people would buy, one person would buy the whole LABUBU stock in the machine. Like one person would walk out with like 10 to 20 LABUBUs when there's a line behind them, and that's just not right. That's why the Pop Mart machines randomly in the mall that's not monitored by anyone, it's so much harder to get LABUBU from that. And people are more prone to take all of the stock of LABUBUs for themselves when the Pop Mart person does come to restock it, because I'm pretty sure the Pop Mart person restocks their inventory like early in the morning. So for example, if a mall opens at 11 a.m., people are already getting ready at 7 a.m. to go inside the mall for the product. But sometimes the mall isn't even open, they won't let people in, so I feel like it's a very first come first serve basis. I wish there was better moderation in them, because a lot of the machines do have LABUBU restocks, but we just never know when. It's just a constant battle of never knowing, because if we do know, people are gonna take advantage of it. Alright, so let's talk about it. Let's talk about the resellers, the scalpers, the people that take advantage of the public. So we know that the Big Into Energy is like retail like 28 bucks, the whole set probably like 168 after tax, right? Keep that in mind, okay? 28 one box, 168 full box. So tell me why people are buying one single box, retail 28 bucks for $50, $60, double, even triple the amount of retail price. And the whole set, the 6 boxes in the set, people are spending 300, 400 bucks for the whole set. And the thing is that people buy these resold items, and I'm split by the idea of resellers, because there are two sides of the resellers where you can buy a LABUBU for double the price. It could save you the energy, the effort, the time that you would in order to get a LABUBU. Everything we talked about in this video, we spent hours like waiting in line, checking the website, hours, days in order to get it. Imagine you just pay double the price and go on with your day. Like, imagine how much time you would save if you just pay double the price. I understand that side for convenience, but then there's other side where like I don't want to buy from a reseller because I'm promoting their unrealistic ideals. And I feel like if people keep buying from these resellers, they're gonna keep on taking an advantage of LABUBU products or Pop Mart products and keep buying more of the restock, buying dozens of boxes for themselves to resell. I just feel like I'm promoting a very bad habit that a lot of people are doing, and I feel like there's so many more resellers or LABUBUs as it becomes more popular. And with that, it's kind of like a domino effect where it promotes a lot of scammers. There's so many LABUBU scammers because we know that fake LABUBUs, LAFUFUs exist, and I feel like people, the average consumer, you know, don't know the difference between a real LABUBU than a fake LABUBU. Like if you ask like Rebecca from the street if they know what a fake LABUBU looks like, they're not gonna know. I would hate for a person to get scammed that they think that they're getting a deal from buying a LABUBU off Facebook Market or something. The reseller could buy proof of purchase, but there's lots of scammers out there that it's just hard. Like, who do I trust? Do I really trust sending money? Facebook Market, meeting people in real life is very convenient too, but it is very scary as well. I was able to buy the Pop Mart's one-piece LABUBUs off Facebook Market for a higher value price. The full set of the one-piece LABUBUs were about like $180 and I paid like $250, but it was only for convenience. I only did it because I didn't know they were gonna release in the US, and two, I did it because the seller had receipts and official proof that they got the product. 3, they were able to meet up, and 4, they were able to accept cash, because I feel like cash is a safer way than like Zelle or Venmo, because I was able to get the product in real life before giving the money, and I felt like that was like a safer option. But still, looking back on it, it was very scary because like, what if something happened? Like, we live in 2025 where anything could happen. Resellers have always been a problem, and I feel like they have taken over the LABUBU community. I love Pokemon cards too, and you guys know what resellers and scalpers do for Pokemon cards, and now they're doing it for the LABUBU / Pop Mart community. Right now, I currently have 0 big into energy LABUBUs, and I'm so tempted to buy from a reseller for double the price, but I'm stopping myself because of all the reasons I just told you. And if you do buy from resellers, I totally get it. Time is valuable. Sometimes you just want the product, and I feel like we live in the modern age where we just want something that's trendy that we can have right now and just show off, which I understand. And don't listen to the people be like, why are you getting that? I don't understand why it's trendy. Like, this is your life. It's just a stuffed animal. Buy it if you want it, show it off if you want it. Who cares what these people are saying? As long as you're happy, go for it, okay? I'm here to tell you that. At the end of the day, it is your money. If you don't want to pay rent, if you don't want to eat for a few days, it's fine. Like, it's worth the sacrifice, okay guys? But for me, I love the hunt. I love the thrill of hunting for LABUBU. It's kind of hard for me now because I have like 3 part-time jobs, but I think that's good because I'm keeping myself busy and not overthinking the whole situation. Because I feel like if I have so much free time, and if I was unemployed, I feel like I would be on the website or messaging people 24/7. But I'm glad that I'm working and keeping myself busy while having some free time to get some LABUBUs, because it is a challenge. It is a hustle. Like, forget stocks and investing. Like, I want to hunt for LABUBU. This is worth the investment. So what are you guys gonna do? Are you guys gonna stay patient, buy from a reseller? Personally, for me, the set just released less than a week ago. It's not even a full month yet for me. There's no rush. I have all of these LABUBUs right now. I have like 5 or 6 LABUBUs. I'm happy. Damn, but I want that damn black rainbow LABUBU so bad. I will get it. I'm manifesting, guys. I will get that LABUBU. You guys too. You guys will get the one you want and the secret, okay? I believe in you guys. But right now, I follow my local Pop Mart stores. I'm gonna see if they have any store pickups, any random restocks. Of course, I'm gonna check the website 7 p.m. PST like every day to see if they have a random restock as well. The Pop Now feature, I'm gonna keep scrolling that every single minute. And tell me your thoughts about this whole LABUBU recession, I would say. Did you buy from resale? Were you lucky enough to buy for yourself? Are you a reseller? Why are you a reseller? Do you actually enjoy LABUBUs? Do you like it because it's trendy? I want to know your guys' opinion, because this is a whole phenomenon for sure. All right, I love you guys so much. Be patient, guys, and we'll get that LABUBU one day, okay? Love you guys. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Mwah.